Okay, this video segment is for my information and entertainment blog, the Culture Proof. And to be honest with you, even though I'm busy with my own career stuff, it seems like I have a crush on an internet model every other day, and after a lot of um, I wouldn't call it soul searching, but it's sort of like analysis. And you know how it is to give yourself the full package. It's so much. For some reason, it's just a lot harder. But my total conclusion is that everything comes down in this modern day and age to education. So even I'll talk about my ex. One of the reasons I want to leave Toronto is because it's too small. I'll talk about my ex. When we got together, she had a higher education than me. She was a lawyer. She had a law degree. She was an attorney. She was still at the bar, and she was a vice president of a investment bank. So her education better than mine. Even though our tax bracket and our income, tax bracket and wealth, um, as working individuals, it was comparable, but her education was higher than mine, and I think that was one of the primary reasons. To be honest with you, um, even though we had a hard time and everything with other stuff, trying to have kids and what have you, um, it's the difference in education. Now, let's say if we were to rewrite history and rearrange things with, like, I'm in grad school and I got like a post grad certificate. If I were to meet her in the future instead of in the past, it might have been different. To be honest with you, um, I think we might have gone over some of the things. So the biggest in this day and age is really education. And I'll tell you something that really surprised me. For a Canadian, if you try to apply to grad school in the US, a lot of Canadian degrees are just 3-year degrees. Like it's not comparable. So I had to get my education, my formal education, up to a level that's sort of market eligible, or else, let's say you're working right in an office and you got a three-year associate degree, and you make as much as, say, master's degree, and it's possible you can in sales or whatever, and you get together as a couple, you won't be able to ride out the speed bumps. That's sort of like my my own personal theory moving forward with. I kid you not. It's no matter how well you get along together, if you hit any speed bumps, it just won't last. So a lot of couples that last nowadays have the same off at the same level of education, whether that's trade or college or something like that, always the same. So if you think, and it's sort of like the sugar daddy, sugar mommy, right? Because we're talking middle class marriage here, right? We're talking middle class marriage, right? Dual income equal, right? You have to have the same education going in. You might, throughout your marriage, each other move up and stuff, but together at the beginning, you have to have the same level of education. And then if you hit rough patches, all the therapy, all the counseling will work. Education, and while in the marriage you never manage to catch up, it's not going to work. And a lot of us don't think about it because when we meet, we're already making the same income, even though our education might be different. That's my theory. So now I feel like, until you got something down like that, like a theory, don't go for anything. It won't work. So that's my blog for the Culture Proof. Thank you for watching. Huang, owner and operator of Independent Internet Marketing Inc., based in Toronto. Hopefully, I want to go to New Jersey, meet an all-American girl. Because you know what happened? Toronto stabbed me in the back. I'm just kidding. Bye-bye. I don't have fancy socks.